Alright, this is going to be a difficult video I've had to make in a while because the more you dig into this situation, the more heartbreaking it becomes. If you haven't seen the viral clip already, let me catch you up. This is John Boulderjack, who was Stan Lee's assistant for the final 4 years of his life. However, John has always insisted that he wasn't just an assistant, he was Stan's confidant, his friend. Just a few days ago, over 6 years after Stan's passing, John released a trailer for a new documentary he's working on. In this trailer, he makes shocking claims that during his final years, Stan Lee endured manipulation, mistreatment, and betrayal by those closest to him. John claims that, at the time, he didn't have the power to intervene, but he did have a camera, and he filmed everything. Now he's reaching out to the public, asking for support to complete this documentary, claiming it will finally expose the truth and bring justice to Stan Lee's legacy. To make this happen, he has launched a Kickstarter campaign with a goal of $300,000. However, if John expected the public to rally behind him, that assumption backfired, massively. The Kickstarter page has received 46 comments so far, and every single one of them was posted by people who contributed just so they could call out this project. Some of the biggest YouTubers, including Penguin Zero, are covering the situation, and it's blowing up on Twitter, and trust me, you never want to go viral on social media for the wrong reasons. People are questioning why John, if he was truly by Stan's side for 4 years and had documented everything, is only speaking out now, 6 years after Stan's passing. The backlash has been so intense that I wouldn't be surprised if the Kickstarter is deleted by the time this video goes live. But this story goes deeper than just John. It's an incredibly disturbing situation. Along with the trailer, John released some exclusive clips from the documentary, one of which is especially telling. In it, we see Stan being prompted to give a speech. He looks exhausted and says, "I thought I was finished." To which John, the man behind the camera, responds, "You're never finished." It might sound like a joke, but in the context of everything that has come to light, it's far from funny. Another key figure in this mess is Max Anderson, Stan's road manager. Max, along with 3 other individuals, including Stan's own attorney, was accused of elder abuse and financial exploitation. These were the very people who were supposed to protect him. Instead, they allegedly took advantage of him in ways that are truly horrifying. And then there's Kia Morgan, Stan's former business manager, who was arrested and charged with elder abuse, fraud, and forgery. It was so bad that Stan's attorney had to file a restraining order against him, accusing Kia of isolating Stan from his family and close associates, moving him from his longtime home, and even falsely imprisoning him. Yes, you heard that right. False imprisonment. Kia was even accused of stealing money from Stan and withdrawing large sums from his accounts. But despite all these allegations, when the case finally went to trial, he was found not guilty. All charges were dropped or dismissed, and Kia walked away free. To make matters even worse, a report from The Guardian revealed that after the passing of Stan's wife, multiple individuals allegedly tried to attach themselves to him and take control of his affairs. The sheer level of exploitation he faced in his final years is truly devastating. Now fast forward to John's documentary. He claims that his footage is undeniable, irrefutable proof of what happened to Stan. But this raises the big question: why did he sit on this footage for 6 years? If he had the power to expose the truth all this time, why wait until now? And then there's the Kickstarter. The campaign description refers to the documentary as a scandal as wild as any superhero saga. But what superhero team are we talking about here? The Avengers Age of Exploitation? The Guardians of the Retirement Home? The Fantastic Fraud? The wording alone feels incredibly off. Under the section explaining how the money will be used, it lists things like casting, wardrobe, and hair and makeup, raising even more red flags. And then there's the reward system. There are 60 different reward tiers, including signed photos for $125, a private LA tour with John for $500, and even a shout-out in the credits for a whopping $110,000. If this project was genuinely about exposing the truth and seeking justice, why does it feel so commercialized? People in the Kickstarter comments have pointed this out, with many stating that a documentary about elder abuse shouldn't need dozens of reward tiers to entice donations. The cause itself should be enough. One user even noted that John could have simply released this footage on YouTube for free if he truly wanted to get the message out. As of now, John has raised just under $50,000. Clearly, some people support the project, but the overwhelming backlash suggests that many see this as yet another exploitation of Stan Lee's name and legacy. Some might argue that major platforms like Netflix profit from documentaries on serious topics all the time. And that's a fair point, but in this case, it's not just about making money, it's about the way it's being done. John was personally there, he was filming everything, he claims to have had the evidence all along. That's what makes this different. And on top of that, he's asking the public to fund it, rather than securing backing from a legitimate documentary studio. At the end of the day, if John truly has irrefutable footage of what happened, then yes, it absolutely should be made public. But the way this whole thing is being handled feels incredibly off. We still haven't heard John's full explanation for why he waited this long, or why he chose this particular approach. If and when he does respond, I'll be sure to update you all. But for now, I want to hear from you. Do you think this is a genuine effort to expose the truth, or is it just another way to capitalize on Stan Lee's name? Drop your thoughts in the comments and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, everyone.